Whoever finds any mistake in this painting should put a mark on that place. In the evening he checked the painting and became sad as there were hundreds of marks on his painting. Seeing this, he got very disappointed and silently picked up his painting and went home. This incident negatively impacted him, and he stopped painting. His mother was heartbroken when she saw him still suffering months later, so she said, "Let's do one thing. You put again a painting at that intersection, but this time with a different note." Painter agreed. The next morning he put a new painting at the intersection with a note written below it. "Whoever finds any mistake in the painting, correct it." In the evening when the painter and his mother went to check the painting, it was still the same as it was in the morning. Painter was surprised to see this. His mother noticed his surprise and said, "Do you understand something? Any fool can find mistakes and most fools do. But there are very few people who can correct those mistakes. There is no point in unnecessarily taking the opinion of people who only want to find fault with others and humiliate them when they neither have time nor knowledge to improve themselves."
A boy called Alex went to see the priest because he felt desperate and misunderstood. His parents no longer believed him and blamed him for everything that had gone wrong, although this time he was innocent. As Alex explained his situation to the priest, his mind went back to what had happened. Alex remembered hiding his school grades, only for his mother to find them in the rubbish. He remembered begging his parents to let him go to a friend's house to study for an important project, despite being grounded, only to be caught at the skate park instead. He remembered the sadness in his parents' eyes when they saw him there, and the times he had stolen money from their pockets. The flashbacks ended and Alex pleaded to the priest, "Yes, I lied to them before, but what they're accusing me of now isn't true. If I'm telling the truth, why don't they believe me?" The priest looked at Alex and replied, "Trust is like a delicate flower. Every lie damages it until it's completely destroyed. When that happens, you have to be willing to invest time and love to make it bloom again. It doesn't happen overnight." Alex understood then that it was up to him to rebuild trust with his parents. He realized that it would take time, love and understanding to help that delicate flower of trust grow again.
Once there were two dogs, Bailey and Max. One sunny afternoon both wandered into a mysterious room at different times. When Bailey emerged from the room, his tail was wagging faster than ever, and he had a big smile on his face. But when Max trudged out, he seemed even grumpier than before, with a deep growl rumbling in his throat. Watching from afar, a kind lady noticed the stark difference in their moods and decided to investigate. Stepping into the peculiar room, she was met with an astonishing sight. It was filled with thousands of mirrors stretching from floor to ceiling. As Bailey had entered the room with happiness in his heart, he saw countless reflections of happy wagging-tailed dogs just like him, filling every mirror. But poor Max, who had already been feeling grumpy, saw nothing but stern-faced, growling dogs glaring back at him from every angle. Deep in thought, the lady realized that the way we feel inside can color the way we see the world around us.
Kid, enjoying his carefree youth, intentionally left several bags of trash on a busy sidewalk. Throughout the day, various pedestrians navigated this unexpected obstacle. Elderly folks, affluent individuals in designer attire, and even a group of muscular bodybuilders all encountered the rubbish. Each of them simply walked around the mess, stepping onto the street to avoid it, muttering under their breath about the state of the city, yet doing nothing to rectify the situation. A homeless man approached with his life's possessions neatly arranged in a worn-out shopping trolley. Unlike the others, he stopped when he reached the bags of trash. He parked his trolley to the side and with quiet resolve, began moving the bags one by one to a nearby trash container, clearing the sidewalk for everyone who would follow. The kid, who had been watching from a distance, started to laugh at his efforts, finding amusement in his task, but after a few seconds he watched with a growing sense of understanding. This child saw the man's actions not as a source of mockery, but as a profound lesson in responsibility and kindness. While others had passed by the problem, leaving it for someone else to solve, this man took it upon himself to improve the situation for everyone.
In a peaceful bamboo forest, a playful panda named Pao loved munching on bamboo and rolling around. But one day, while exploring a hidden part of the forest, Pao stumbled upon an ancient glowing stone buried under a tree. Curiosity got the best of him, and he touched the stone. Suddenly, the ground beneath Pao started to shake.